Welcome to Sustainable Packaging with Corey Connors. Today's guest is Cecile Pompili from Lumson Corporation. How are you, Cecile?
Yeah, great. Nice to see you and to meet you personally.
Thank you so much.
Great.
We're live from Paris Packaging Week, very exciting event. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background?
So, Miss Pompili, so maybe my name is Italian, but I'm French. That's true.
Yeah.
And I've been working in the industry of the packaging for more than 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Big group, depending on the different type of activity or skincare or even pharma also.
Mm-hmm.
And I am in charge of the marketing strategy in Lumson for 6 years. So, which is a nice company, Lumson. It's a family company. You know about Lumson?
I don't know as much as I'd like to know. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about Lumson?
So Lumson is a middle company because we have more than 600 people. So, and it's still like family. It's a family company owned by the Moretti family. And the particularity of the Lumson, if I can say, is really to have a lot of manufacturing plans and knowledge. We are capable to go from the injection, for example, which is very high level in terms of technology, or even touch blowing, for example.
Oh, really?
And here we have also the capacity to make assembly. So we have the position of Lumson is to have several knowledge intern because we manufacture everything, and to be capable at the end to produce a lot of different type of range of packaging for the brands.
Okay.
So it's particular.
Mostly plastic materials, or can you tell us a little bit about that?
Not only materialistic, the idea at the beginning is really to give full solution, for example, for the brands. So we have one plant which is dedicated to plastics. This is a plant in close to Venice.
Yeah.
And then we have also the other plants close to Milano, which are capable to deliver some glass packaging, which are in line with a plastic collection, let's say. So we have a full range of collection. And above us, as we know that the brands are looking also for, let's say, a closing system,
Yeah.
we have developed, and this is one of the key business of Lumson, some dispensing systems. So we are one of the players, the most, let's say, premium player in the pump industry. And believe me, I was part of the pump industry before, so it's true. Yeah.
It's an amazing part of packaging that I didn't know about as well before this event. And that's a lot of the ADF, right? That's you're presenting the new dispensing system for different kinds of product, right?
So dispensing, it depends on what you're speaking about.
Right.
Exactly, because one of the key activity of Lumson, I was just telling you, is dispensing system. So
Yeah.
in the dispensing system industry, you have spray pump, which is
Right.
something apart. You have cream pump, lotion pump, and inside also you have the airless dispensing system, on which Lumson is for me one of the, let's say, more premium player, and also offering a very large offer. So on the cream pump and lotion pump and dispensing system, Lumson for me has the right position, because we don't want to be mass market oriented,
Right.
okay? But we have the capacity, just what I was telling you before,
Yeah.
we have the internal capacity in terms of manufacturing to produce and to be capable to put on the market those dispensing system from pump to airless packaging system. So it's a good activity, and for me, it's one of the, let's say, key business where we, as strategic manager,
Yeah.
we should look around. Yeah, it's a key business for us.
Excellent.
And a key trend.
That's right. Well, tell us a little bit about Paris Packaging Week and what it means to your company. Do you have a booth presenting here? Or?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Wonderful.
I think we started nearly from the beginning of the PCD when it was. So we are real. Yeah, no, I think it's a good place to be for sure, because first of all, in Europe, compared to us, there's a lot of also innovation in packaging players. There's a lot of players, German, France,
Right.
Italian, so, and also Spain. So I think there's something very motivated in terms of market.
Yes.
So being in Paris, it's in the middle of Europe. For me, it's clear. It's a good place because it's easy place to come.
Right.
It's not too, and what they also succeeded, I mean, in terms of organization, they were not too big. They were not too big, in fact.
Right.
So, and they have in 1 day or 2 days, for brand or project manager, you can come in Paris, make your choice. And also in terms of timing, it's January. So it's clear you can get your project before the end of the year. No, it's well marketed and
Very
well
true.
done and very well done. And I like it because it's not too big. I think the
Yes.
trend on the exhibition is not to be too big. It's really to be close and local.
Yes.
That's the success of BCD. And believe me, Porte de Champéry was already good, but now it's perfect place.
I totally agree. This show it's a great size. It's very walkable in a day or two, which is the length of the show. About 650 exhibitors and 4 different places to hear speakers and things like that. I came from in October, a PAC Expo was 40,000 people, which was wonderful, but this is much more easy to consume in a smaller amount of time. So well said.
Exactly what I said. And it is a future because, with all the thanks of all the communication on the influencer, on TikTok and so
Right.
on. So you have at one moment to position yourself in terms of communication, and exhibition could be lost, but it could. But the way they are improving and being local and not too big is the right way to go. No, it's a good
Very
solution.
well said.
No, I really clearly appreciate a lot the BCD.
Easy Fairs puts on a great event. I'm excited to be a part of it. Can you talk a little bit about the sustainability of the packaging for your company and maybe the trends that you're seeing for the future of sustainable packaging?
So being a part of the beauty industry for a long time, I must admit it was like a sudden way of
Yeah.
coming out
Very true.
from the trend, like food, and not only on the cosmetic market.
Right.
And Lumson really focus on this, let's say, it's not a trend for one moment, it's for the future.
Right.
So as Lumson is always engaged with quality, we want and we have a strategy which is really deep. So the first, let's say, movement in Lumson was to engage somebody to be in charge of
Right.
the sustainability system, let's say.
Yep.
Because it was like new for us.
Right.
In cosmetic in particular, and the beauty premium, it's something we didn't look before. So again, we want to construct something, and for us, it's just getting one organization around this. So first of all, we have engaged somebody for that. So
Yeah.
this is key. So we have a leader for that, and everything what we are developing in terms of packaging, again, we are a manufacturer, is we start with an analyze. Yeah, with a life cycle analyze. So we get a
Yep.
tool. Thanks again. It's in regards to the strategy, and we think about the calculation of the CO2 impact of our part. And everything is not only on the packaging, but believe me also, we also like to check if some investment in a machine.
Yeah.
So it's also internally.
Right.
Maybe have more impact than putting one people more.
Right.
We can compare this. So, and this is purely internal, done by Lumson. It's
Right.
not something we purchase. So we think internally. So from the beginning on the conception, but also I've seen some examples. We prefer not to acquire an assembling or some equipment in the assembling, but the operation by manual will be less consumption in terms of electricity. So it's good thinking.
So important.
Yeah.
And water usage and energy consumption and
Exactly.
greenhouse gas emissions. The life cycle analysis from beginning to end is so diverse and such a key part of it. Are you trying to use higher post-consumer recycled materials for your
Yes.
packaging?
For this, we are really in line with the brands.
Yeah.
What they want, we are capable to do. We follow. We have also, for sure, some RPT bottle also in the glass. So also where we can, in fact, the idea is, for me, it's an evidence. What is already present on the planet, we should reuse it.
Right.
First step.
Such a simple thought
Exactly.
and so true.
But after that, the brands, they have their proper image. So we also need for them to be adapted of their positioning. And, the cosmetic is different from food. It's something
Very different and so much more challenging.
Exactly. It's a challenge. So, but of course, the evidence for us is to reuse something already existing.
Yes.
That's a response.
I love that. Are you working on some reusable schemes for packaging?
Yes,
Yeah.
we have already. We started, initial concept 3 years ago with the let's say, the key for reference on the skincare market, because Lumson, we have skincare and makeup. So makeup is also we are looking for, let's say, in terms of conception. But for the skincare, we have already started with the big standard, which is a 50 ml jar.
Right.
It is a key player in terms of reference on the market.
Right.
So we started already with a 50 ml, an insert which can be easily, it's ergonomic. We don't want to find something too much complicated for the consumer, because
Right.
at the end it's consumer hand. So we started with one. And actually, we have three reference on the 50, because after, again, the cosmetic, you can have a square shape, you can have a rounded shape, you can. So we have three different designs on the 50 ml, and coming on the smaller size, which is a 15.
Yeah.
And again, as we want to have a full conception, the package, this type of packaging is closed with a lid, okay?
Right.
We move on it because we are producer of the lead. We are packaging player for all the components. And so the leads, actually, we are launching some leads in full PP. So
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Good.
it's new. This is new. So we want really to have a complete concept, not just one component. It has no sense.
That is such a key point to this whole thing, is to have a monomaterial solution that can be reusable or recyclable or compostable if you're going that direction. But that's a challenge too. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything I didn't ask you about that you wanted to mention?
No, I mean, for sure, I think Europe is one of the key place for manufacturing, and in particular for cosmetics. So I think the PCD will be a wonderful addition. It's nice to come back also physically with the people.
Yeah.
I know from the sales point of view, they are completely busy all those 2 days. So no, it's just a good place to be, and to also get a lot of innovative example from the European markets for the cosmetic packaging. Yeah.
Well, I can speak a little bit from based as an American. We are looking to Europe for wisdom, and you're guiding the ship for sustainability and packaging. And thank you for doing that. We appreciate it.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
What's the best way for people to get in touch with you and Lumps?
LinkedIn, for sure, which is the most famous place.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Wonderful.
And of course, for the Lumson internet website. Yeah.
I'll put all that in the show notes so people can just click on that for
Thank
you.
you. It's nice. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Appreciate your time.
Okay,
Thank
thank you.